How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we've got the Cinderace team again, so hopefully it goes well. If you want to try the team out, use the code at the top right corner of the screen, and there's a copy and paste of the team in the description down below as well. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and with that being said, let's jump into the team preview. Okay, today we're battling Captain Beanard. He's also a YouTuber as well, so go check out his channel. I implore you to go and subscribe to him right now. He's a really good battler, puts really good teams out there. He's really cool, honestly. Go check him out now. Looking at the teams, he's got an Oinkologne, which stands out a lot to me. He's got the Pawmot and the Goldengo, which are his 2 OU-mons. Iron Moth is UU, I believe, because it's not the best in the world. Bombirdier is nice to see. I haven't faced one of those yet. So let's look at this team. I think Cinderace will do decently well here, especially against the likes of the Goldengo and the Toedscruel. But I want to lead off with something else. I feel like we should lead off with our Toedscruel and put something to sleep. I feel like they're going to lead off with something like the Oinkologne or something like that. And the battle begins, so Captain Beanard's going to lead off with Tony Stork, the Bombirdier, as we lead off with the Toedscruel. So, not the best matchup off the bat, because obviously flying type, grass type, and all that stuff. So I'm going to go straight into my Alomomola. I don't want to get hit by a Brave Bird, no thank you very much. There we go, going to withdraw Toedscruel. Don't want to get hit by a Brave Bird, and I know one Pokemon that doesn't mind getting hit by a Brave Bird, and that's Palindrome, the Alomomola. Alomomola, I can't say it. They go for a U-turn, that's going to do minimal damage to us, and now they kind of have to go into Pawmot or the Iron Moth. Iron Moth, because it hits on the special side. They could also go into Goldengo as well, that'd hit on the special side. There we go, in comes Tentacruel, the Toedscruel. Nicely done, as this thing basically walls us. I feel like they're going to go for a Spore. I don't think they'll go straight for the attack. I feel like they go for a Spore here, but I'm going to go into my Toedscruel because Mycelium Might is only for the ability of the target, right? It's not for the type. So if I go into Toedscruel, I should still be immune to the Spore, right? There we go. Going to withdraw Alomomola, and we're going to go into our own Toedscruel just to see if we can wall this thing, really. It's nice to see a shiny and a non-shiny on the screen as well. They go for a Giga Drain. That's going to do minimal damage to us, as we have got naturally special defensive bulk. So we're looking good right now. We're looking good, as I'm thinking of going for an Energy Ball. I feel like they switch out here, so I kind of want to go for the Energy Ball, but at the same time, I don't think they do. I think they might go into the... what would they go into here? Probably the Bombirdier, right? Resist both stabs. Let's try it. Let's go for the Spore and see what they're going to do. If they attack us, then we'll just switch out. They go for a Sludge Bomb. Okay, Sludge Bomb definitely hurts. Not too much, as Spore is unfortunately not going to affect Tentacruel. I knew that, but I didn't think they would stay in, to be honest with you. I thought they would switch out at that point, but... hey-ho, I guess we're going to go for an Energy Ball the next turn. So, I mean, Toedscruel doesn't really need to do too much this game. All it needs to do is weaken stuff. And weakening the Toedscruel of their own is going to be pretty important. There we go for an Energy Ball. Should do more damage than their Giga Drain did, which is great. Get the Special Defense drop as well, which is amazing. As they go for another Sludge Bomb, that's going to do minimal damage to us. It doesn't even poison us, which is amazing. So that's great. So Toedscruel doesn't get poisoned. But like I said, as long as we can weaken their Toedscruel, I'm not too fussed. So let's go for another Energy Ball real quick, and we'll just take this thing out. There we go for another Energy Ball. Should do a lot of damage to them. It does do a lot of damage to them. They go for a Giga Drain. That's going to recover some of their health back. So I don't think we win this matchup. I think we just barely lose the matchup, which is fine, because Toedscruel's like not really doing too much this game, to be honest with you. Not doing too much. I mean, the Slow Spore's great and all that, but it's not amazing, especially when they've got stuff like Bombirdier, Iron Moth, Pawmot with Ice Punch potentially, Oinkologne with whatever it gets, and Goldengo will just take us out anyway. So let's go for another Energy Ball, and hopefully we win the speed tie and can get some more damage off on this Tentacruel. They're going to withdraw the Tentacruel now? Oh, I could have gone for a Spore there. They go into the Tony Stork. Tony Stork's a fine one. Tony Stork's a fine one. We go for the Energy Ball. It should do a decent little chunk of damage to them. Nice little chunk of damage there, which is great. We do get the Special Defense drop as well, which is amazing. As next turn... we're going to scout to see if they're Choice Scarf or not, because if the Choice Scarf, we at least know how we can deal with it. So what I'm going to do now is, they're actually Leftovers. Okay, that's fine. Leftovers is fine. We do outspeed, so we can just go straight for another Energy Ball, and it'll do a decent chunk of damage to them. Again, like Toedscruel's not really doing much this game, so I'm just happy that it's like doing something. There we go for an Energy Ball again. Should do a decent chunk of damage. There we go. And we get the no Special Defense drop. As they go for a Stealth Rocks. Interesting. So Stealth Rocks is an interesting one, because I'm sat here with a Rapid Spinner on the field right now. But I'm actually tempted not to do that. I'm tempted to do something else. Because we don't really have a Hazard Setter on our team. They don't have a Hazard Clearer other than the Tentacruel. So, with that in mind, let's go for another energy ball here. And we'll worry about that later. Plus, there was no point going for the rapid spin because there was a good chance they were going to go for either a sucker punch there or they were going to go into the Goldengo anyway. So it's like, you know, what can you do? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do an Uno card switch, and we're going to go into our Cinderace real quick. There we go. And I feel like they leave Bombirdier here and go for a sucker punch just so they can get some priority on us, get some damage on the Cinderace. So going for court change is going to be ideal here. There we go for a court change. Changing our type into a normal type, which is always nice. Go for the court change. Get them Stealth Rocks on their side of the field, which is going to be nice. As they're going to go for a Brave Bird, which is going to be great for us because it means we can live it for a start, but we can also fire off a Pyro Ball the next turn and get rid of their Stealth Rock setter, which is going to be great. There we go. They're going to go for a Sucker Punch, take us out. Absolutely fine because I got the Stealth Rocks on their side of the field, and Cinderace isn't really our be-all and end-all of this team. So we do have the Iron Jugulis over here, which can do some work against this thing. We have a bunch of other options as well. Sucker Punch won't affect us too much with the Iron Jugulis because we're a Dark type. And going for the Florges could also be a good option for the Moonblast. So let's see what we can do here. So I'm looking at Iron Jugulis, I'm looking at their team, and I'm thinking not a lot wants to switch it on a Hurricane. So let's go into that. We're going to Robolove the Iron Jugulis. There we go, nice and powerful. Scare them out because they're not going to want to switch in. I'm going to go for a Hurricane. Go for the Hurricane. Take out the Bombirdier. That should be no problems right there. As down it goes. So there we go. Their Stealth Rock is gone. No more Stealth Rocks on our side of the field. That's for sure. They have limited switch-ins. They can probably go into Pawmot and that's about it. In comes Elon Musk, which is, of course, the Goldengo. Why wouldn't it be Goldengo? He's a billionaire. He's a billionaire. So, with that in mind, we can probably expect to Make It Rain or a Thunderbolt right now, which makes the next Pokemon that I switch into a bit of a tough decision. I want to go Dragonite just to take the Make It Rain, but I think I'm going to go Alomomola. I'm expecting to Make It Rain, and I want to go into Alomomola. They're going to withdraw, well, we're going to withdraw the Iron Jugulis into the Alomomola because I'm fully expecting a Make It Rain. They wouldn't go for a Shadow Ball, that's for sure. They might go for a Nasty Plot as well. They go for a Power Gem. Power Gem's fine as well. And basically this situation, they can just go for another Power Gem if they want to, and then they can go for a Make It Rain on my Florges, so it's a bit of a tough one. So what I'm going to do is instead I'm going to go for a Wish just on the off chance that they don't go for a Power Gem here and they go for a Make It Rain, expecting the Florges, but they don't. They go straight for a Power Gem. Alomomola going down is not a big deal. It's not a big deal because their last remaining Pokemon are all special except from the Pawmot, which is an electric type, so it's like whatever. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my Dragonite. I think. Am I going into Dragonite? Dragonite? Are they locked in though? That's the real question. Are they locked in? Could we go for Calm Minds with Florges? That's the real question. I think we could. But they're probably going to be Double Shock Pawmot. So it's like that's going to destroy Florges. I'd say we go into I'd say we go into Florges and call them being choiced. I think they're going to be choiced because we haven't seen Air Balloon. They're usually choiced. They haven't seen Leftovers. So let's go for a Calm Mind right now. Let's go for a Calm Mind with Florges. They are going to withdraw. Okay, so they are choiced. They are choiced. Otherwise, they would have gone for a Make It Rain there. Into the Tentacruel, which makes sense. Tentacruel coming into a good one. They're going to get the Stealth Rocks. They're going to get the Rapid Spin. They're going to get all that wonderful stuff. We'll go for a Calm Mind real quick. Should do a decent chunk of damage to the Toedscruel now. And they might go for a Spore here. They might go for a Spore instead. That's always an option. But I really feel like they go for a Rapid Spin here. In which case, I'm still going to go for a Moonblast. There we go, Moonblast comes through. We actually outspeed because they've gone for a Spore probably. As a Spore comes through, that's going to put us to sleep, unfortunately. Absolutely unfortunate that, but what can you do about it? What can you do? As they're going to get some Leftovers recovery, I believe. Yep, they are. So Leftovers recovery is coming through. Florges is quite big, isn't it? Because when you look at how big Florbaby is, you think, really? So I'll go for Protect just to get the priority sleep turn taken over. We'll see what they're going to do. There we go. We are fast asleep, unfortunately, still. But, I mean, you always get one turn of guaranteed sleep, so it's no big deal. They go for a Sludge Bomb, so I'm guessing they have Dual Stab, Sludge Bomb, and Spore with no Rapid Spin, which is an interesting one. So I wonder why they don't have Rapid Spin. I wonder. They are going to go for another Sludge Bomb, which is going to do minimal damage to us because we are a +1 attack, +1 special defense and +1 special attack. So we'll go for a Moonblast real quick, take out the Tentacruel, Toedscruel, whatever you want to call it. And that's one less Pokemon to deal with, so that's awesome. In comes Paw Patrol. So Paw Patrol comes in. Nice and powerful, nice and powerful. Now, we don't have a very good switch into Pawmot, so we're just going to have to let Florges go down, and we're going to have to try and take a more offensive approach to the rest of this game. I'm thinking we go straight for a Moonblast here, or we could go Terrestrialize Steel. Terrestrialize Steel might be a good idea. Terrestrialize Steel? No, because it's neutral anyway. It's still neutral, so we'll go for a Moonblast, and we'll see what they're going to do. They go for a Double Shock. That's going to take us out, no problems. I have no doubt in my mind. It gets a crit as well, which doesn't matter, because Florges has Paper Thin Physical Defense. Absolutely paper thin physical defense. So us, you know, using up the electricity like that, absolutely fine by me. Now we can go into Dragonite and hopefully get some good shenanigans going on with the Dragon Dance. So we'll go to Dragonite real quick. There we go. We'll go for a Dragon Dance because I'm fully expecting them to just like, I don't know, do whatever they want to do. Go for an Ice Punch or something like that. Maybe I should have Terrestrialized. They go for an Ice Punch. That's going to do a lot of damage to us. A lot of damage to us as we go for a Dragon Dance this next turn, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Going for the Dragon Dance is perfect, because we're outspeeding this thing. And I'm going to Terrestrialize into a normal type. Am I going to do that? Yeah, I'm going to Terrestrialize into a normal type and go for an EQ. The reason I'm going for EQ is just because we're going to outspeed anyway, and Earthquake will hit the Goldengo if they decide to switch that in. There they go. We're going to Terrestrialize. Oh! Communication with the server was interrupted. That's probably me. That's probably me. So we're going to Terrestrialize into a normal type real quick. Let's see how this turn plays out. So we Terrestrialize into a normal type, and they're probably going to let the Pawmot go down, right? They probably let the Pawmot go down, right? Let's see how it works out. Let's see how it works out. So, oh, it doesn't even let us see. That's a shame. Another DC. I need to sort my internet out. This is ridiculous at this point. So, thank you for watching today's video. GG Captain Beanard. Let me know who you thought won that in the description, in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching today's video. Leave a like, subscribe, all the wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.